Good morning. Uh, I can't even think back and count the amount of times that I've asked the Lord to help me. If it's like a quick break, because someone stops short at a stoplight, or if it's I need help with this task, or I don't know where this money is going to come from. But I think one of the things that I neglect to ask the Lord the most is to just help me live for Him, period. Not just with a task, but to just be a Christian, to just be committed to Him. Today in our devotional, we're talking a little bit about what it means to ask God to help us pick up our cross and follow Him. I look in the New Testament, and I think it'd be pretty strange to be a disciple at that time when Jesus is talking about crosses. It'd be like Jesus says to them, pick up your cross and follow me, and all those people around. It'd be the equivalent of someone saying, pick up your electric chair and follow me. A little morbid thought, but that's what He was telling them. He was saying, you know what, pick up this instrument, this symbol of punishment and exile and death, and follow me. What a strange conversation to be having. I don't know. Props to the disciples, because I don't know if I would be committed to still follow somebody who's asking me to carry around this instrument of torture and ridicule of the time. But they did. They stuck around, and they actually stuck around long enough to see what that cross actually meant. I think upon my own life, and I just think about how many times God has intervened in my situation. God has intervened in my life, and I'm so thankful for all the times of prayers I've prayed, and He's intervened in the prayers that I haven't prayed. And I thank the Lord all the time and say, hey, you know what, God, just thank you for all the things You've protected me from that I know and I don't know. But more than that, I think those times of commitment that I've had with God, and I said, you know what, Lord, I need help with this situation. Yes, I need help with these bills. Yes, I need help with this stress. I need help with my sick family members. But I believe that sometimes the Lord just wants to hear a certain prayer from us, and He says, you know what? Of course, I'm God. I can take care of all those things. I can do all those things. That's no big deal for me. But when you ask God, God, just help me to live for You. Help me to pick up my cross and just die daily for You. Help me to just be a Christian. Sometimes I reach my wit's end. I say, you know what, God, I know You're powerful. I know You can heal. I've seen You do it before. I know You can provide. I've seen You do it before. But today, I just need You to help me live for You. We jokingly say, oh, I lost my Holy Ghost over that, or I almost lost my Christianity over that situation or that person. And sometimes we just got to say, you know what, Jesus, I need You to help me remain in Your care, underneath Your wings. I need Your help to remain connected to You. God, I need Your grace and Your mercy just to stay above water today. And I believe that those are the prayers that Jesus so desperately loves to hear and wants to hear. Is, you know what, I want my children to know that I'm bigger than their situation. I'm bigger than their problem. I'm bigger than anything that they have going on in their life. But I can't make the decision for them to die for me. I can't make the decision for them to love me. They need to make that on their own. But if they ask me, I can help them with anything. And if they ask me, Lord, I need help with picking up my cross, that's consistency of walking with Him and talking with Him and reading His word and setting some time away to let this flesh die out. If we pick up that cross and say, God, I need help being consistent in those things, He'll help us. Why? Because He is a mighty God and He loves us, and those are the things He loves to pray. He loves to hear us pray. So I encourage you, don't be afraid to even ask God to help you live for God, because He can do it. He loves to do it. And one of the greatest relieves that I have is when I reach my wit's end and I feel like, God, I don't even know how to be a Christian. I don't even know how to trust in You with all of my heart. I just remember what the scriptures say when Jesus was asked the question, or He was given the statement, Lord, help me with my unbelief. And Jesus didn't turn them away. Jesus didn't exile them, but he welcomed them and said, Jesus is not afraid of our unbelief. Jesus is not afraid of our questions. God bless you. And I pray that you today make the decision to tell Jesus, to have that conversation, have that hard talk with God, and say, you know what? Sometimes, Lord, I just need Your help to keep living for You and picking up my cross. God bless.